going over Salisbury Plain. Not too bad, eh?
Not at all. I think you passed me on the road.
Oh, yes?
Yes, you nearly drove me into the ditch.
Did I?
Sorry. If I had seen your number, I would have reported you.
But you were footling along in the middle of the road.
Footling? Me? Footling?
What about a drink?
Oh, good idea. Will you have one, Miss Claythorne?
No, thank you.
Good evening, Mrs. Owen.
Why, Mrs. Owen?
You'd make the most attractive wife for any wealthy businessman.
Do you always flirt so outrageously?
Always.
Oh. Well, now we know.
Tell me, what's old Miss Brent talking to the judge about? She tried to buttonhole him upstairs.
I don't know. Funny, she seemed so definite that there wasn't a Mr. Owen.
You don't think that Mrs. Owen, I mean, that there isn't, that they aren't.
What, married, you mean?
Damn shame we don't know each other. I could have given you a lift down.
Yes, that would have been grand.
Like to show you what I could do across Salisbury Plain. Tell you what, maybe we could drive back together.
But
But it seems damn silly. I've got an empty car.
Yes, but she likes the way that she's going
Oh,
back.
look! Aren't they sweet? Those 10 little Chinese soldiers. And there's the old nursery rhyme.
What are you talking about? What figures? What nursery rhyme?
10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
8 little soldier boys traveling in Devon. One got left behind, and then there was 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. You are charged with these indictments, that you did respectively and at diverse times commit the following. Edward Armstrong, that you did cause the death of Louisa Mary Cleves. William Henry Bloor, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Linder. Emily Caroline Brent, that you were responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, that you killed Peter Olivier Hamilton. Philip Lombard, that you were guilty of the deaths of 21 men, members of an East African tribe. John Gordon Mackenzie, that you sent your wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to his death. Anthony James Marston, that you were guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs, Thomas Rogers and Ethel Rogers, that you brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. Lawrence John Wargrave, that you were guilty of the murder of Edward Seaton. Prisoners at the bar, have you anything to say in your defense?
Oh, it's nothing much. She fainted, that's all. She'll be round in a minute. Get some brandy.
Rogers, get some brandy.
Who was that speaking? It sounded...
What's going on here? What kind of practical joke was that?
Where the devil did that voice come from?